Football playoff preview and a chance for... The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll give it to the back. Inside the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Here he comes out of the end zone. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Oregon's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball.
Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. The play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got the tight end outside. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. And he missed it. No good. So the score remains 3-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to...
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Denson. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Caught behind the line. It's Booker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got a man. It's Booker. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Number 14, Hans Fontenot.
Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Maryland proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Terps team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can probably touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those, so quick, so elusive. That's such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
17-0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. The give on the inside. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Ducks will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Denson. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB stink. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new...
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Talk about aggressive play calling here offensively. Down close to the goal line. On first down, you try to throw it, it goes incomplete. Second down, you try to throw it again, and now you get sacked, so you're almost forced now to have to do it on third down too. Whatever happened to just running the football down the goal line and just trusting your offensive line and trusting a ball carrier to find a way?
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll keep it himself. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on third down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take it. Comes from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Fakes the grab. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Ducks decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Got a man. It's Cooks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pass interference. Defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw, it's Denson. He's got his man, makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to pound their way in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oregon State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that hasn't been stopped since that group stepped off the bus. They're up by 28 over Coastal Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's up to 25. The give to the lone running back. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle. It's Rourke. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Right on the money on the slant. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. The play action fake. And his throw is incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, Dave. I think up front they got to do a better job of getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Pass plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The bench is short. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Offense at an empty set. Scanning the field, it's Denson. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Ruiz. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They go right back to him. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Cooks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the 1st down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Field goal is good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was... And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Dropping back, it's Denson. Firing to the right, complete. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff. and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.